Welcome to the Inanda Wilderness Park. This is a unique park created to promote health and well-being across the lifespan. It is managed by Durban Green Corridors and is in collaboration with the UK Sudan Occupational Therapy Department. This video will focus on how the park and its facilities promote early childhood development. Firstly, what is early childhood development? It is the development of a child from birth to 8 years of age. This includes the physical, socio-emotional, cognitive, and motor development of the child. The park has an early childhood development section where all equipment is designed for school-going children within this age group. This allows for age-appropriate play and development. As you enter the park, there is a lovely sensory garden, which contains various plants chosen for their sensory properties to stimulate the senses and improve sensory processing. Sensory processing is how the brain receives, organizes, and responds to sensory information. Plants in the garden stimulate the first 5 senses: smell, sight, touch, taste, and hearing. The plants have strong scents to stimulate the smelling sense, bright flowers in the spring and summer months to stimulate the visual sense, and different textured leaves to stimulate the tactile sense. There are also some plants that the children can taste, like mint. The children's auditory sense is stimulated as they walk through the garden and hear the rustling of winds of the plants and the chirping of birds in the park. This garden creates a calming sensory experience for children as they enter the park, which promotes development and grounds them for further play experiences in the park. The next thing the children encounter is the bottle cap curtain, which is made from recycled bottle caps. Firstly, this can be used as an opportunity to promote recycling and awareness about the environmental concerns of litter, which fits in with the environmentally friendly ethos of the park. As the children go through the bottle cap curtain, this further stimulates their senses. The caps brushing over their bodies stimulates their tactile sense. The sound of the bottle caps hitting each other stimulate their auditory sense, and the bright colors of the caps stimulate their visual sense. Most importantly, this curtain helps promote the development of their imagination. Children are told that as they move through the curtain, they are entering a new world, free from their worries, where they can play freely and imaginatively. As they play on the other play equipment, their imagination is explored further. Once through the bottle cap curtain, you are in the early childhood development section of the park. The first item in this section is the hopscotch stones. Hopscotch promotes the development of important gross motor skills. Gross motor skills are skills that require movement of the whole body and use of large muscles. These skills include balance, standing, walking, running, hopping, jumping, hand-eye coordination. Gross motor skills are important for everyday functions like standing on one leg to get dressed, sitting upright at a desk, or participating in sports. The hopscotch game works on balance, hopping on one leg, jumping, coordination, and motor planning of the body. It also helps build core strength needed for good posture. This hopscotch game has colored numbers on the squares. This helps improve the child's knowledge of basic concepts, including colors, numbers,
Child
and counting.
development on playgrounds touches on all the areas that children need to grow up with optimal motor skills and a fertile imagination. When a child plays, they are using their imagination to create their own world. A child's sense of coordination develops more quickly when that child is involved in spontaneous play. Children who regularly spend unstructured time outside work harder to develop their coordination and motor skills. They play more creatively because of more active imaginations, have lower stress levels and become fitter, and develop strong immune systems. Playground outdoors does not only contribute to a child's physical development. Children learn to develop their social skills. Children will learn to develop their verbal and nonverbal communication skills in order for them to participate in play. They learn how to introduce themselves to new people, and this then becomes the foundation for establishing an interpersonal relationship for the rest of their lives. Here are the various play equipment that is found in the park and specifically how they will help the children to develop. The sandpit, the children are able to work on the finger muscle strength and control, especially in digging sand with their fingers, shaping sand and mud into shapes. This is good for development of fine motor skills. Eye-hand coordination, watching and doing and coordinating those actions. Development of senses, touch, the feeling and manipulating of the objects and molding the sand. The language development. Playing in the sand is a social activity requiring speaking and listening, also developing vocabulary, practicing and experimenting with language when playing in groups. We also have the swing. Swing is one of the best activities for young children to develop their sensory system. When a child swings, they are able to develop the ability to adapt to the different sensations. The vestibular sense informs body awareness, safety, muscle tone, balance, and coordination. The other benefits of swing increase spatial awareness. It helps develop gross motor skills, the pumping the legs and the jumping. Swing helps develop the fine motor skills, the grip strength, the hand, the arm, the fingers, and coordination. The swing develops a child's core muscles and helps with the development of balance. And swing allows children to develop coordinated movement as they practice those movements as they propel themselves on the swing.
Tie climbing tower is one of the games that basically strengthen the arms of the children. When they climb up, they lift their body weight all the way up, which improves the muscle strength of the upper limbs. Strong hand grip can also be improved as they hold tight on the tie above in order to climb up to the top. Furthermore, it improves development of motor skills such as gross motor, development of core muscle, hand-foot coordination, balance beam or tires. This is one of the very challenging game but teaches kids a very useful component which they need as basis for play, such as balance. As the children walking on the beams, they require to maintain their balance to avoid falling. They do this while taking turns amongst each other. This game provides development for dynamic balance and stability, promotes body awareness and coordination. Under or over pose. Over and under pose is one of the activities that help the children to develop body awareness in relation to surrounding objects, and it also promotes directionality. So this game provides fun and enjoyment and furthermore promotes development of vestibular balance and movement stability. This helps with the development of power grip on the hands of the children. It also facilitates the body coordination and balance. Promotes for development of right-left coordinated movements. Jungle gym slide. Sliding contributes to vestibular stimulation, which simply means that it stimulates the ear canal and the fluid in it. This stimulation helps develop a sense of balance. Through sliding, children learn to keep their torsos balanced as the gravity pulls them down the slide. Pulling up with hands and arms while climbing builds upper body, grip, and arm strength.